What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wokey Books, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to semen retention and how everything that you want will come into your life when you focus on yourself and you focus on God. The one thing that you have to understand is that in life, if you do not take the time to self-improve, if you do not take the time to develop a deeper relationship with God and ask Him for wisdom, understanding, and knowledge to help you navigate through this matrix, you are going to be lost. You're going to be lost, right? The one thing that you have to understand is that this life is meant to be hard. The reason this life is meant to be hard is because this life is going to determine at the end of the day who is strong and who is weak, right? And that comes from every single aspect, whether it's from the mental aspect, whether it's from the physical aspect, whether it's from the spiritual aspect, whether it's from the financial aspect, whether it's from any aspect that you can think of. This life is meant to test you in every single category of your life. This life is meant to teach you lessons so you can be able to learn and move forward. But if you are not taking the time to self-improve, if you are not taking the time to better yourself, if you are not taking the time to better your relationship with God, asking Him for that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, drawing closer to Him so He can be able to reveal to you all of the things that you do not understand that are happening on a spiritual level. There are so many things happening on a spiritual level that are in the works right now that are meant to destroy you. If you do not have that spiritual understanding, if you are not woke enough to be able to see these things on a spiritual level, you're done for. You're done for. I've mentioned this before. There are so many forces that are against you. There are so many forces that are against most people, if not everybody. The woke ones, if anything, they have a higher advantage because at the end of the day, they see the things for the way that they truly are. That's why I advise you guys from a day in and day out perspective. You need to become woke. You need to become woke. It is very important. It is very, very, very imperative that you become woke. The world government is at hand to destroy you. They don't want you to know the truth about this world. They want to continuously brainwash you through the news, through social media, through everything that you see on a day in and day out basis. Everything that you see, they are meant to destroy you. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know the truth, right? This mainly applies to men in this video. The one thing that you have to understand is that the more you retain your seed, the more you're going to understand that you're going to have energy within you. The energy that you're supposed to possess within you in order to be able to navigate through this matrix and be able to figure out what your purpose is in life. You are going to be able to realize it if you retain your seed. Stop watching porn. Stop going on OnlyFans. Stop engaging in things that are not going to help you succeed. A lot of you guys are misguided. A lot of you guys do not know the truth about this world. A lot of you guys don't know why you were called on this earth. What you'd rather prefer to do is to fap. If you're not fapping, you're smoking. If you're not smoking, you're drinking. If you're not drinking, you're playing video games. And listen, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with playing video games, but you should never make video games your priority in life. You should never make video games your priority in life. Always focus on your purpose. God called you onto this earth for a reason. Let me repeat that again. God called you onto this earth for a reason. You need to fulfill the reason why you were called onto this earth. Because if you don't, then that's a failure. If you don't, that is a failure. You have to achieve the purpose in which you were called onto this earth. You will determine what your purpose is when you develop a deeper relationship with God. And it's not the type of relationship in which you're going to ask Him for stuff and you're going to expect Him to do it for you. Ask Him to reveal to you what He has called you for and how you can fulfill the mission He's given you for, or given you. You feel what I'm saying? You have to develop a deeper relationship with God within the three elements of spiritual, wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, and then all of the subcategories that are involved within that. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing you have to understand is that if you don't do that, it's going to be harder for you to navigate through this matrix. It's going to be harder for you to navigate through this matrix because I'm telling you the truth right now. Whatever you see with your two eyes is not reality. That is what the matrix is trying to make you to see. They don't want you to know the truth. They want you to continuously be blind in this matrix. Why should you continuously be blind in this matrix? Why? Why? They are trying, for us men, they are trying to dethrone masculinity by promoting feminism. You have to see the truth the way it truly is. You have women in this society now that are coming out and saying that women are equal to men, but even God doesn't want it to be like that. Even God doesn't want it to be like that. If we go back to the Bible, it even mentions in the Bible that the man is supposed to be the head of the household. The woman is supposed to follow suit after the man. But now in this society right now, in this generation all around the world, not even only in this society, right? You have a bunch of women that are trying to revolt against traditional views of masculinity versus femininity. And they're trying to become men. Why? Because they are jealous that they are not men. They are jealous that they are not men. That's why they despise you, they despise me, they despise all of us. Right? Because God did not create them to be a man. But the thing you have to understand is that you need to use that as well too as more motivation to continuously grind and figure out why you're called on this earth. Right? You have a purpose. I have a purpose. We all have a purpose. But if you do not fulfill your purpose, you're wasting your time on this earth. Right? From the minute that you were born, probably even up to your current life right now, this society, right? This society has tried to make you feel like everything you are doing is correct, but in all reality, everything that you've been doing is wrong. All of the narratives that they fed you since the minute that you were born, right? That you need to go to school for 12 years, K through 12, then go to college for 4 years, accumulate $60,000 in debt, $30,000 in debt, however much you accumulate in debt, right? Combined with the 4-year institution of college and then graduate school, if you decide to go to graduate school, right? So you're $60,000 in debt, then you have to go to a job, slave a 9 to 5, just to be able to feed yourself. I know I said be able twice, but just to be able to feed yourself. That doesn't even include the loans that you have to pay back for 30 years, right? And then at the end of the day, you barely finish off with anything. That's just the work side of it. When it comes to women, they've told us men that we should be simps, right? That we should not understand the true meaning behind female nature, and that we should put ourselves below the woman, even though God wants us to put ourselves above the woman and focus on ourselves and focus on our purpose, right? They don't want you to know the truth. So when you have people like myself and you have other people that come out and speak the truth, they try to shame you, but don't be afraid of being shamed, because you should rather be shamed for speaking the truth than want to be a follower of the things that are not going to help you, right? How does this all relate? Men, focus on what is going to help you to become the greatest version of yourself. You need to develop a deeper relationship with yourself and God to be able to navigate through this matrix. There are so many things that are going on a spiritual level that is manifesting in the physical realm that you are not aware of because you are not spiritually woke. You need to see these things for the way that they truly are. You need to trust in yourself and stop going to listen to social media. You need to stop listening to the news. You need to stop listening to everybody that is telling you something that you have not verified on your own. Do your research. Figure out who you truly are as a human being. Things are going to be easier for you when you do those things. Why? Because you understand the truth. In this society, in this world, they don't want you to know the truth. But you have to consistently tell yourself that I must know the truth. It is very important, because without the truth, you will never be able to become the greatest version of yourself. If you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you do not understand, it's because you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this video with your friends. Subscribe to the channel at Wokebucks. WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification bell to get all latest videos that I post. Patreon link is going to be down in the description below, so make sure you give that a check. So will social media links will be down in the description below. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm Wokebucks. This is the Woke family. You feel what I'm saying? Leave me comments down in that comment section. I will respond to your comments. You guys also respond to each other's comments. We are a family. You feel what I'm saying? But without further ado, this is going to be the end of this video. This is Wokebucks. And I'm out, man.